going on? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Catterday. 5 hours, 42 minutes. Yeah, looks like that's where we're at. Oh, manual save. Must mean that we did it. Oh, that's right. I don't remember what we were doing, but I remember that view. Remember that view. Alright. What we're doing, I don't remember. Let's check out the old journal. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Phineas Wells wants you to contact Gladys, a black market fence located on the Groundbreaker. She can sell us a nav key. Hey, gave a device to Alex Hawthorne, the holographic shroud. That's right, because we finished up the first. We finished up the first planet. That's what I'm trying to think of. The word, yeah, because it's such a complicated word.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
What is that? Gladys is there. The holographic shroud is right above us. We do want to go get that. Pavarotti, of course we can talk, baby. What's up?
Hey, Captain.
How we doing?
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Yeah. This place is a dump.
If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Well, but we're going to be nice to her. This is our homie.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did
Did
you want to talk about something else?
Well, you called me over. Your time's over. We're trying to go up. This is what we're trying to do. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel. The other way results is being attacked on sight. Do we want to read this shit? I think I want to read this right now. We got the sniper. Do we need to reload the sniper? Because I only have 4 shots. We do need to reload the sniper. Our pulse weapon. This thing's been tearing shit up. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go talk to Gladys. Or do we want to go talk to Vicar? The Vicar. Alright, we get to take 2. So Pavarotti's in and Max is in. The Vicar. All right, so that's the Mass Effects stuff. Oh, what's up, dude?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony
He was going
could
to call him
translate
an
that
associate.
book, it would be him.
So it's just
The
French,
only one I'm
man.
aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Why not? Looked it in your review.
Can't believe my desperation has led me to you. Well, I just remembered there actually is a list like that. The Groundbreaker has access to it. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal.
Okay.
Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Find out who came from France.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain
Yeah, this vicar ain't really a
secular
vicar.
skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do what this guy wants. Oh, we're stealing that shit. I was wondering why I was red for a second. Whatever. Nobody saw us.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker,
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that. Something you need?
Oh, they can send Max back.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little Back Bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Ooh.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
What's up, Felix?
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
This guy sounds like he needs to join us.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night,
Spacer's Chosen.
my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting
What's up,
Rangers
Kendrick,
fan would've
man?
done.
How we doing tonight, dude?
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
I quit.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together
Sounds
enough
like you
bits for
should
a
join
zero G.
us.
Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Sure is, buddy.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off. Guessing
You
got
don't even
places to be.
know.
I appreciate
No
your time.
Nut November. Maybe for you, motherfucker. Oh, I never caught his name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'll see you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
Quietly now.
Can we take it? I don't want to get in trouble. Not yet, at least. We just got here. What's Stevedore doing here?
It's always fucking freezing in the base.
Phineas Wells for various crimes violating board policy, including any of all the following: sedation, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Who's this guy? Gunnar McRed. Several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information regarding McRed's whereabouts. Fail to report a tip will result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to click reward. Another Phineas one, same thing.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Who's this
Identification,
guy?
please.
Yeah.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh no.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the
No, I ain't bust one yet,
Sounds
man,
like a
but
Byzantium
I plan
commodity.
to sometime
Can't
this
miss
month, hopefully. Oh, his office is located at Starboard of the Promenade.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Let's get him.
And if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
All right, this guy's
Is there anything
helping
else
us.
I can help you with?
No shave November. No, I got you for work. I got a beard though.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Empty belly.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else?
Vera.
You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
Ooh.
Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Pavarotti, you freak.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. Are you pulling my leg?
No.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential.
Potential.
A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
Ooh.
Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Nice.
Sitting around, drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably.
What if we
say
get
for
the bus
sure,
in there and
of
blow 'em
course.
all
Doubt
away?
I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Yeah, it was Kendrick. She's a little creepy, man. She's a freak. She likes them gears.
Glad to help.
What else you got for me?
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Oh, wow.
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much.
All right.
Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Oh, hell yeah, Kendrick.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Get him.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces.
That's true.
Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yeah, they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony.
Oh,
They
Vicar.
believe it's their prerogative to overrun you.
Okay, as soon as we
Whether
get a
you
new
allow
guy,
that
he's out of
is up
here.
to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
All right. So what are we supposed to be doing here? We got a bunch of stuff. Drinking sapphire wine. Introduce Pavarotti to Junie Lee. The empty man. Locate a security terminal on the Groundbreaker. Alright. I'm hacking into that shit. Talk to Wanda Dorset in the sickbay. And what we got here? Contact Gladys. We gotta talk to Odom Bedford. Let's go hook up. Drinking sapphire wine. Let's look around these docks a little bit first. Can we not go down there? Oh, we can.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
I do mind.
Huh?
Do 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 do.
Gonna head to Mears for whiskey and darts. Maybe not anymore. We move cargo 16 hours a
They're all stevedores.
Wish they'd let us off station. Air up here's just recycled spacer farts.
Okay, so that's maybe I can use my little suits to get through there. Oh.
Move along.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at
I thought we wanted to go
first,
talk to
then
this that lady.
Said his name was
We talked her through the glass or something?
Graham.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
What a bitch.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though.
Oh, we can maybe make a
Good
deal
luck
with
and
him.
skip speed to you. Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment. The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages.
Oh, the board.
If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it. To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster.
Conspiracy, commit
things
conspiracy.
to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all. Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Oh, come on, Commandant.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Whoa.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Okay, so they're all Martin. We got a bunch of stevedores too.
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Alright, well, let's save it. Let's try our... How do we use it? What does V do? Is it V?
Sure.
There it is. How do we use it? That's all I want to know. Did I miss something? How do we use this motherfucker? Okay, it's none of those buttons. Hold on, they gotta level up. Why does it have that arrow by him? Okay, that's melee. I didn't know that. I don't know a button layout. I'm not using the button. What's the key bindings? Is there a special button for that? Oh, it's effective disguise in the right hands. Okay, do we have to attach it somehow? Let's look this shit up. I don't know how to use it. Holographic shroud. Apparently I'm not the only one. All right. Why can't I see anything? There we go. Oh, how do you use Shroud when you obtained? Oh, we have to have an ID card, church. Okay. All right, automatically works, but we got to get the. We don't have a security badge yet, though, so we can't do that. All right, so that makes sense. Oh.
Coming back.
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face.
Is any of the news they play here actually true?
Oh, hey guys.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
I want to go to Monarch now.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Canyons of acid?
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Unemployed. Sounds like a good-ass fucking life to me.
That nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Alright. Let's go. We're in the promenade, I think.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Now with 12% more crunch. Rizzo's mock apple cider. Rizzo's triple-berry punch.
If you got a maintenance issue, take it to Chief Junlei. She's in engineering.
Alright. Pretty sure that's where we're headed.
Yeah, I've been with the subway. Pay the bills somehow.
Drink. The Last Hope Bar, vendor discovered.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
Hey, this is that
Seeking
one guy
relief
guy
from
told
the
us.
Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corps pulled back to Terra 2.
Do you
Silver
know
Run with beasts are
why?
hurt. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be board propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty.
That's what I'm talking about.
The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
Okay.
Only the usual. Marauders all over space.
Yeah, we met some of them.
You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space? The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
I think we need help.
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade. Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness,
we're going.
You can find Chief Junlei in engineering. There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that. Nothing you need and everything you want.
Baby. Some purple berry wine. Why is this shit locked? It's restricted stock. That's not cool. What do we got to sell her? Ooh. We're not melee users. Oop, I don't want to do that. Oh, what to sell? I don't want to repair anything. I want to sell this shit. E-cells. It's hiding behind that box. We're going to hold on to that space hammer. We got a lot of stuff here. Coolant tank? We need that for anything? Sounds like we might need that. We don't need that for sure. I think we got a couple of these model spaceships, don't we? No, we don't. Canned meat. Oh, we're gonna hold on to the old cigarette lighter. A predatory beak. Okay. Alright, I think we're good here. Can we drink our blueberry wine? With blueberry fizz tea. Alright, so it looks like we can't get drunk like we do in Red Dead. What a shame.
You're spending large tonight, ma'am.
Just got done with a real sweet haul. Hester Fairfield.
I'm not feeling so hot.
Oh, is she gonna throw up?
I'm not feeling so hot.
Yeah, let's see it. That wasn't stealing. That
I
is
don't
the
mean to
cook.
be rude, Mr. Vicker, but I already got a dad. I don't need a new one.
Are you saying my advice is unwanted?
You're short on
I'm
bits.
saying it's not very good.
This is Halcyon News.
Well, you don't need no news.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip?
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Mr. Power, melee weapon mod. 2x scope. Ranged weapon mod. Barrel reduces the noise of each shot. A silencer. We got ourselves a little 2X. We're gonna throw in one of our guns here. Is there a workbench nearby? Alright, that I found. Gonna be one somewhere around here though, right?
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Let's jump in later and find out. Heck. Okay, from Tennyson to engineers. Haven't seen him in days. Where are we on that toilet clog? Chief Guying taught me anything as to the crew morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. Kitty Buchanan. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on a Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us longer age haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, some of us are on the TARDIS and not recording this message. And not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. Hope that means your schedules are filled up with family and gathering and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. From Iceman to the Conveyors Collective. Hi, all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Jaskova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us Docking Bay was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fuck bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, none of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses of family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And if I'm not working, I gotta make my payments. Still gonna make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Do we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back to the Jinsei 3 years later. I'll get back in 3 years. Iceman out. Ooh, no longer at my clearance level. Doesn't exist. Ooh, I deleted it probably. This is general notice about the impound policy. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. The Air Embassy is gaudy building opposite Sublights warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If the Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. JT. Heard you're looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. I don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get another freighter. I plan to take one of the rare hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. Any shorter skips to the inner world seem to be rarer than the outer worlds rather these days. Any information? Yada yada yada. Here's my ship story. My ship limped into the Groundbreaker on a rough day. We couldn't make it fees. Alright, I'm done.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Hearty greeting, potential customer.
Greasy.
Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen. a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
No. Hey, let's go ahead and level up. Couple there. Couple there. Ooh, intimidates 40. Terrify effects. I don't know what that means. I only got a high engineering because of my crew. Terrible defense. Oh, fuck you up with some guns, though. Oh, back. We got to apply those. Alright, we need another perk here. Carry capacity up. We have a base armor rating, which adds your armor wear. Companion quick chance, 20% sprint speed, 20% walk speed. Minus 20% vendor prices. That's actually probably a pretty good one. Let's go up to armor rating though. We can always use them. Well, let's go talk to the... Let's get the heat fixed. Oh!
Those XF411s? And it...
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
You need some help, my friends.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
No, we actually gotta meet some people.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
No, I got plenty of weapons,
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Aww.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, about that.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Well, let's get this shit fixed.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do.
Yeah, where we gotta go here?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
Okay.
If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Oh, shit.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits
Oh,
on this
we
job.
ain't gonna go down like that, though.
No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker.
I was gonna be like, none
I
taken.
will put their lives on the line if I can avoid it. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright, so let's go. No, that's not what we're doing. Find these back bays. Let's go shoot some fuckers up.
This is Halcyon News.
We going up? Back bays, here we come. Ooh. That's who we're looking for, too.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
We're looking for you, buddy.
Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
So we're gonna fuck this guy
You
up.
came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
You're the only one getting us alive. Play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice.
You just have to give me your lighter.
Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Medium well. Ooh, do we want to fight? Fuck it.
My flame? Shit. Little Flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This
Sure.
court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind. Keen eyes you got there. Zanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding.
Oh,
a few years
interesting.
back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Oh, wow.
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Oh, we're about to fuck this guy up. Can we save it right here? We can't. Oh, no, we can't. We're not paying them.
Watch out!
Down we go!
Why is she just standing there? Who's shooting me and from where? Damn it. Alright, time to fuck some people up.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses
All
at
right.
this place.
Heck, fucked this up. Give me that money. Alright, I don't want that. Water resistant casual wear. A light assault rifle.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Not really sure what the point of that was. Steal a steel axe? Is that what I just did? Can we turn that thing on?
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Can we do anything with that stuff? No? Laboratory outfit, splash resistant. Okay, it's up, so there was a stairway down here. Oh, yeah, a ladder. Let's take the ladder.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Here they come!
Oh, Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things happen to your character that can trigger a flaw. Taking a flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Physical damage or weakness. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. Reward 1 perk point, but I use 20% more. We get an extra perk though. Tactical dilation time, I don't care about that. Lone Wolf. I guess we'll go to the carrying capacity. We are just stealing everything because we don't give a fuck. Come on.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
I think we need to explore. Oh, I didn't need to waste those locks.
worms and the shrooms. Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with her bottom line.
I have your back, Captain.
Get him!
You're just kind of standing around, Pavarotti. I'm not really sure.
Be right there. Heading back.
Our squad leader got fucking roasted. Sure sound like you're working. Junior mycologist report. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be a gateway to the stars. The beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down a waste treatment from stealing from Lilia. Now McGred, he's happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update, McGred just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful with what I'm growing. I ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Can we take his funguses? Let's go back to see her. But I think I think that's everywhere. Oh, I didn't break this guy out. I forgot all about it. I think I need to get my shit repaired.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
We can help with that.
You've got my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench.
Not shit,
Nothing
you're
special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere.
Aww.
It's only a question of when. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker.
Hey, snack.
My grandmother, Chief Game, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You've got my attention.
Gonna blow it up.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Where was that workbench?
Who gave you
There
a
it
little
is.
full of love?
Alright, so we got a 2X, so we want to put it on. I didn't want to repair that one. Yeah, I like that pistol. I want to change it. It's already got a mod.
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This is...
Small, lightweight pistol. Make you feel like a big shot. All right.
Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
I'm not able to do that.
Where are we headed? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Was she ripped?
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more.
No.
Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Oh, Vicar.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mercenary, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
That'll work, Captain.
Why wasn't she attacking? Is what I want to know.
I'm going.
I'm going.
Is he aggressive? He is aggressive.
Oh, good. A fight.
How do we get up there? Come on, up the ladder, up the ladder.
Got him! They shouldn't have stood in our way.
Give me all your shit. Did I just catch on fire?
I'm on my way.
Alright, you can't jump up a ladder.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always take them later.
Performing an area.
Here they come. Everyone all right?
Alright, let's go this way. Give me all them big cartridges.
Unexpectedly.
I still got 35 left. I could have kept laying into it. Is there another one? Oh, I think they're below us. And they can't get up here. Oh.
Watch out, Captain!
We gotta go around. Or not. Were there stairs that I missed? Or a ladder? There was a ladder.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droppers.
Everyone all right?
I just blew up that shit. Alright, that's the terminal. Lithium fluid pressure 23%, solid state radiators 102% capacity, PCM heat sinks at 98%, ambient station temperature 8 degrees Celsius. Staff is getting restless. Workarounds and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive the city system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so have I. I can rally the spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's road test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Some of the old chief guidings, old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating. They cut corners. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before non-expendable.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Alright, there's nothing. Oh, Pavarotti just fell. Does she have a ranged weapon? She does. The groundwork just arrived at the range point. Ownership of the groundskeeper, yada yada, chief guy. Losing for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we get out of here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all
Hey,
right.
Blue, what's going on, man?
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to
Did
it
you
that
kill
the
everybody?
grounds
I've
keep
thought
us
about
all
killing
from
some
blowing them
people, but
out.
I've been pretty good for the most
If you've
part.
got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice. Alright, we needed to be something that we weren't. I always lie. Let's get that lie up to 40. We're not very sneaky. Groundbreaker are now agreeable. Daily checklists, life support, crew morale, brush your teeth. You can do this, Junie. Back bays, smoke complaints, but stay in the back bay. Oh, yeah, we already got them. Promenade status. Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Yeah, I think you could pretty much kill everybody but a handful of people is what I've heard. Alright, I guess we need to go deal with those guys. Oh, no, whoa, 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 whoa. That was almost bad. Alright, well, we got the radiator fixed without him. Who are you?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Good job, Edna.
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
A
But
diagnostic
allocating
expedition?
the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
No, I totally agree, Blue. It is New Vegas-y. Makes you want to go through and actually finish it. I never finished that game.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval
Hey, a
in time.
diagnostics manual.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Oh, Jesus.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
King's offering lottery winnings.
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright. What is this mission? Gladys. What is this mission? Bedford. Let's go to Bedford. Greasy's making some noises.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Oh, I'm not?
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Forget Alex, why'd you impound my ship? I'm gonna wring his crony neck, you strap fuck. Give me back my ship. Ooh.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Oh, that sucks.
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
An escape pod accident.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends.
That's funny.
Becoming one with their droppings.
What I'm worried about, Blue, is Starfield being a piece of crap now. The new Bethesda space property that they're supposedly going on.
Fine. You're free to go.
That's it.
I've
Nice.
removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
He was going to sell us out.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Come on.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Yeah, 76 was a different type of game, though.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else...
They
please see
specialize
yourself
in the
out.
single player,
I'd
like
to
this
drown
shit.
myself in work. Be my guest.
I don't know if I want to talk to you about this shit.
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Me.
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful.
Yeah.
I was sweating constantly.
I fixed it.
Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it. I owe you a debt then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you... excitable.
Fuck this guy.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day. Let alone my deference.
What a fucking cock.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest
Yeah, that's what I'm
apologies
talking about.
to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, no, I agree, Blue.
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Oh, we're getting in there.
To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Alright.
Ask away.
I don't really care what he does. And I'm not giving away Phineas. And I wonder if we could kill these guys and get back there.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Spacer's Choice Vendor. Look at that guy.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly?
Oh,
You
it's
oughta
that
help yourself
mask.
to a
Okay.
piping hot frozen
This
dinner.
guy's.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. and sometimes I forget.
You ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
They'll go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
The moon.
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantifloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker.
He's got to stay on character,
or
huh?
anywhere in the Halcyon colony. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. All right.
Have a look.
Nothing that I want. Oh.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go.
The Rest and
We
Go.
used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
What time was it? It's midnight.
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Yes, he did.
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
Look at Milo's
Chief Tennyson
eyes.
holds
He's
the
got
ship
red
together,
eyes.
the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight, but I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Let's keep it that way. Where's Gladys?
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2.
First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
All right, Milo.
Got my sights on you.
Yeah?
Get that out of my face!
How about a pistol to the face, huh? Bitch.
I don't have time for this. Hmm? Hey, carry on.
Alright, we're going to save it right there, and we're going to call it a night. It's Blue. Thanks for coming back, dude. It's been a long time. And I will holla at y'all next time. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop subs if you're new.